What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So they are in such fear of having another African American fighter on top of the sport of boxing. They want the reign to end. Okay? I want you guys to pay attention to this. We are 3 generations, at the very least, in recent time, of African American fighters being the best fighter, undoubtedly, in the sport of boxing. We went from the Floyd Mayweather era, no doubt he was the best fighter in boxing, to the Andre Ward era, no doubt he was the best fighter in boxing, and retired. These two retired undefeated. 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, beat more world champions than anybody in the history of the sport of boxing, Floyd Mayweather, and retired undefeated. Andre S.O.G. Ward, Olympic gold medalist, undefeated 2-division champion, former unified world champion, and beat the boogeyman as he moved up in weight, and Sergey Crusher Kovalev retired undefeated. 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 16 wins by way of knockout. He's a 2-division champion and an Olympic gold medalist. First ballot Hall of Famer. Now we're in the Terrence Bud Crawford era, right? And his stats is even more ridiculous. He is a 5-division champion, a 3-division undisputed champion. He's undefeated, the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires with a record of 42 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout. And here we have 2 guys in particular. One guy I'm going to discuss in this video that's being disrespected. But you have Devin Haney, who they rejoiced and celebrated when he took a loss to Ryan Garcia, only to find out Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance, got suspended, and the fight got overturned, and he got fined $1 million. And Devin Haney is 32 wins, no losses, no draw. He has 15 wins by way of knockout. And Devin Haney is a 2-division champion and former undisputed lightweight and former WBC junior welterweight. They don't like that. Okay? Now, on to the guy that they're referring and disrespecting in this video. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson. Okay? Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is an Olympic silver medalist. He's an undefeated 3-division champion. He's a former unified super featherweight, the reigning WBC lightweight, and he's top 10 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world with a record of 24 wins, no losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. And they see the writing on the wall. And now he's about to fight another 2-division champion, another superstar, a former unified lightweight, the WBO junior welterweight. And they understand what this fight represents. Superstar Teofimo Lopez, who is 22 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. It's ironic. They tell you that Devin Haney can't punch himself out of a wet paper bag, yet he got 15 knockouts and Teofimo only has 13. It's ironic. They'll tell you Shakur Stevenson is brittle hand, pillow-fisted, and can't get knockouts, but he got 11 knockouts and T only has 13. But they say T.O. is explosive, athletic, and has knockout power, right? Now, Shakur and T.O. are set to do business in January. And this is going to catapult Shakur Stevenson into a different conversation that they don't want to have. This is going to make Shakur Stevenson a 4-division champion should he beat Teofimo Lopez. This will make him a 4-division champion. That's going to make Shakur, no doubt, he's already top 10 pound for pound. But this is going to assure that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He'll be a 4-division undefeated champion, a former unified champion, an Olympic silver medalist who should have been Olympic gold medalist because he beat Robeisy Ramirez, but nonetheless, We've seen Floyd Mayweather get robbed. We've seen Roy Jones get robbed in the Olympics. They have to rob us, even when it comes to world games, like the Olympics. Historically, Floyd Mayweather got robbed. We just seen the fighter that robbed Roy Jones Jr. give him back the gold medal because he even understood that Roy Jones got robbed. Right? So with that said, they understand the dominance that we present in the sport of boxing, and they don't want to see it. So now they put up articles talking about if Shakur Stevenson beats Teofimo Lopez and beats WBA super featherweight, now lightweight, now junior welterweight title contender Lamont Roach Jr., that's not enough to get him on the pound for pound list. What? First of all, he's already top 10 on the pound for pound list. That's number one. Okay? But beating Lamont Roach, who arguably beat Gervonta Tank Davis and has a fight coming up with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Lamont Roach beats Isaac Pitbull Cruz, right? And Shakur goes on to beat him. He arguably beat Tank Davis and beat Isaac Pitbull Cruz. How does that not qualify Shakur in the top 10 pound for pound? But not only that, they're afraid. So they're saying it won't put him in the number one spot. It won't put him in the number one spot. I agree, it won't put him in the number one spot. But it's climbing him up that ladder. This same way Devin Haney beats Brian Norman. If Devin Haney is to beat Brian Norman, or vice versa, Brian Norman as well, they're going to climb up that ladder. And the reason I say Devin Haney is because Devin Haney is already an undefeated 2-division champion and an undisputed champion. He beats Brian Norman. This makes him a 3-division champion and undefeated. And you don't see nobody else at welterweight beating Devin Haney. If he conquers 147 and Shakur can do this at 140, they in fair. You got Keyshawn Davis, you got Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. The writing is on the wall and they see it. And you got to look at guys like Terrence Crawford is 38 years old. He's on his way out. Canelo Alvarez on his way out. Dimitri Bivol, like 35. He's on his way out. Artur Beterbiev is 40. He's on his way out. Naoya Inoue is tapping out. He going to have to show and prove. He going to have to move up in weight, right? Eventually, because even Naoya Inoue is like 31 years old. Tank Davis is about to retire. Right? So they see the writing on the wall. The space is opening up for a new face at number one. And they see these representatives putting in their petition to be number one, like Shakur Stevenson, and they are in fair. They are in fair. The worst thing that could ever happen is Shakur beats Teofimo Lopez, drops back down to 35, and Tank actually fights him and he beats Tank Davis. That's the worst thing that could ever have happened. Because that would make him on his way, no doubt. Especially Terrence Crawford retires, Bivol is on his way out, right? They only have Benavidez. They need the Mexican Ecuadorian monster to make a statement. But his options are more limited than Shakur Stevenson's. He got to get Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol to get to that number one spot. Shakur got plenty of options. Devin got plenty of options. They got more wiggle room to put themselves at number one. And they fear it. So they disrespecting Shakur, saying he don't have this, these two wins won't get him number one. No, but it's going to get him damn close. And that's what you're afraid of. Period. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word, I'm gone. Peace.